Hey, what's up, Mosh? I was kind of bored, so I figured I'll do a live video, just a build. Be doing a build, you know. Hey, what's up, Adam? Chris, what's going on, guys? I wasn't sure if anyone will come in because I knew that I knew Midwest is doing a video too. I just didn't want to quite be part of that. What's up, Andrew? So yeah, I didn't want to be a part of that video just because it's like drinking and all that stuff. And honestly, I'm not down with the drinking and all that. I tend to like to stay away. I like to stay away from stuff like that. So I feel like I need to do my own little thing and just, you know, kind of. I feel a little more comfortable if I just don't be around that. So I'm just doing a Clapton build. Do a different one this time. I'm doing be doing what was I planning on doing? I'm gonna do 26. If I didn't run out, I think I ran out, but I don't think I did. I got Canthaw 26 gauge. This stuff I just got today. I got this today and it runs out really quick. Oh wait, no, I didn't run out. I thought I ran out, but the wire was just broke is all that happened. I got plenty of nichrome left. I don't know where the beginning is. I found the end of it. Oh wait, I think I found the beginning. No, I didn't. I don't know where the beginning of this wire. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take from the end of it. I guess this is where the end is, where it's supposed to be hooked into the spool. I don't know how that happened, but it's like it came apart. I clipped it, I pulled the wire out, and it pulled all the way out. So I thought I had no more left, but I guess I still do. And then the Canthaw, same thing with the Canthaw. I thought I was all done with this. I still got a lot of this left. So I got this today, guys, from Tasha. I don't know if you guys seen my morning video. Tasha has sent this to me from Connecticut. So what I'm doing is actually I'm building her some wires, some Claptons and stuff, because she sent me this wire. And basically the trade is I build her some nice coils and I get some wire. So I thought it was pretty cool that she actually sent me that. I actually got to put this cap back on. So how is everybody actually doing today? I'm actually doing all right today. You know, I'm not dealing with all the bullshit that I was dealing with yesterday. So I'm actually happier today. Had a better day today. I had such a bad day yesterday. All the bullshit that I had to go through yesterday, and then my kid being sick on top of that, and it just ended up being a stressful drama day for me yesterday. So I'm actually glad to be hanging out here today with you guys. And the crowd I have in here is actually a good crowd. Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry, Andrew. I did not even see you type that in there, bud. There you go. I sent you an invite. All right. Hi, Jen. What's up, mama? So don't mind the mess. Like, my house is a mess. Not really bad. It's just, if you see, it's just my kids' toys and stuff laying around the house. They just got like their toys. See, just toys. I cleaned the house the other day and destroyed it yesterday for the birthday party. So I'm just like bumming today. I just got out the shower, put some pajamas on and shit. It's like, fuck this, I can get dressed for this shit. But yeah, I was gonna do some builds. I was over in hey, what's up, Shane? I was over in Midwest's video. I was there the whole time. I was being quiet, just sitting in there quiet the whole time, just listening to what's going on, because I was doing some other stuff. And then the room shut off, and I was like, what the hell happened? And then he started up another video, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get my builds going because I got to get them done, and I'm figure I'll do it live. I just hope I don't take everybody away from him. You know, he's gonna be, oh, D&D's got all my people's going over there, man. So how's everybody doing? You guys vaping some good shit tonight or what? What are you guys vaping on? What's up, Cali Keen? Yes, I'm back. I actually was back on yesterday after. It took me a while.
I ask you again. No car.
When I got home, my power was off, so that's why I didn't get on till later on in the afternoon. Like I think it was like 2 o'clock. I got on. I had to run around town and shit. Go from here to there, from here to there, get money orders and shit. Oh, fucking drama. Then I had my kid's birthday on top of that. And then I had a freaking, it was a hectic day yesterday. But I'm good. I got everything straightened out. I'm good. So what I'm going to be building, the first thing I'm going to be building is a set of regular Claptons, 3-core wire Claptons. These are going to be for, actually I should do dual core instead of triple core, because honestly, this is going to be for Tasha, and I don't want her, I don't know how she is with her coil builds and shit. Like, I don't know how good she is with coils, how skilled. So what I'm going to do is I'll do a dual 26 gauge. Now, guys, watch this, because this is how you're going to make some nice coil builds. I'm going to actually show you guys how to do a twisted Clapton. So basically what you want to use is you want to use 32 gauge. All right. You're going to take your 32 gauge. Now, 32 gauge, I don't know why. Look at how much wire comes on these. These are supposed to be 10 feet. That don't even look like 10 feet. This is a 10-foot wire right here. Check these out.
Okay.
Now, these are 10 feet right here. See the difference? 10 feet. Does that look a little fucked up? Something don't look right. This looks more like a 5-foot roll. I don't know. I hope they're not 5 foot and they got a mark that's 10 foot, because they're really freaking barely any wire on this thing here. I hope it's not a mistake. So anyways, to do this build, it's pretty easy. All you want to do is you want to grab enough for a few coil builds. So you want to take about a foot. You want to count a foot about four times. So 1, 2, 3.
Yo, I saw your video earlier, man. I'm sorry I haven't been on. It's just been freaking absolutely crazy.
Oh no, it's fine. It's all right.
I saw you got all that wire, man. You freaking hit the mother load there.
Oh, someone hooked me up. That's why.
I like that box, man. To keep all the wire in, that's a freaking good idea.
Yeah, it comes like that. It's from UD. It comes brand new rolls like that, and they're all marked. All you gotta do is open it up and feed the wire through the hole. And once you feed it through, that's all you have to do.
So now
it's a nice little.
When that wire's gone, you can put your own wire in there, right?
Yeah, you can buy the same kind of wire. Like I'll buy the 36 gauge. I'm most definitely gonna buy that and refill it because I use 26. I mean 26. Yeah. So I'm gonna buy 26 gauge nichrome, 26 gauge Canthal, and then there's a couple other ones here. Like there's nickel, stainless steel, which I'll probably end up using most likely.
Yeah.
Canthal, twisted. Like there's 3 rows here I don't use, so I'm probably gonna do a giveaway on them and just let people, whoever want them, can have it.
Right.
I ain't gonna use it. It's just gonna be sitting there. I'm thinking about it. Sorry, I didn't mean I'm gonna actually do a giveaway. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I don't use it. But then again, if I got someone who wants a special certain kind of coil build, that's what I was thinking of. Like I should keep because of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I used to mess with nickel wire back.
Yeah, I don't fuck with it.
A while ago, you know, with temperature control, but it's once
I don't trust it
now, bro. It's like that's all I vape is stainless steel or Canthal.
You know, you do vape stainless steel. How do you like it? I know I keep hearing it's like great in taste. I love it. I believe it.
I love it because you can use it in power, you can use it in temperature.
Yep.
And
it's like same thing as nichrome.
It doesn't. How do I say this?
I know it tastes better.
It doesn't get the coil doesn't get as nasty as a Canthol one would.
Yeah, because Canthol is
This-
dirty. Canthol is a metal that rusts up. So what you're doing is when you're vaping with Canthol, the wire eventually starts to corrode and rust, and that's what you see, all that brown shit that builds up on the coils and shit. That's all rust. That's why I get rid of those coils. I don't like
Right.
using Canthol for a long period of time.
Yeah.
Because then you're inhaling rust. So what you want to do is you want to take these wires, you're going to twist them up. I'll show
What are
you
you
how
making?
far you twist it. What?
What kind of coil are you making?
I'm going to make some clappings, twist it. I'll show you what I mean in a
Okay.
second. I'm going to twist up my cord first is what I'm doing.
Sasha.
So right now I'm making a core wire.
Yeah, what happened to the backdrop?
I took it off for my son's birthday,
Production
actually.
budget got cut.
No, I took it down. Well, I'm washing it too. I'm washing that curtain because I got it all dirty and shit. My kids were playing on it and pulling it down and all that, so I just took it down.
Dude, how many times did you turn around in your chair and wipe e-juice off on it?
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right?
fuck, because I didn't have nothing else to wipe my hands on. I was like, shit, what am I going to
I
wipe my hands?
know.
Oh, hold on a second. I got a big old rag right behind me.
Yeah, what's up, Sasha?
Yeah, I just,
Yes.
so I'm going to use
Sasha, man,
40 gauge.
Sasha, she's a pretty good reviewer, man.
Oh, I thought you said she's pretty fucking fine.
Oh yeah, no, she's that also.
No, yeah, I know. I think she's fine too. I
She's a
saw,
good reviewer.
yeah, she does. She's natural, actually. She is. She's actually a natural at redoing
Sasha,
reviews. Oh, Sasha's in here. Hey, what's up, Sasha? I didn't
yeah.
even see her in there. Oh my God. I feel like an idiot. Oh man. Wow, Sasha. Hi, Sasha. Oops. I didn't know you didn't hear me say that, right? I'm sitting here saying she's fine and shit. She's right there in the room. Motherfucker.
What's up, big heck?
So Sasha, just to let you know, you're fine, okay? So you're a good looking woman, all right?
Time, I know.
Don't worry, I don't hit
Time.
on you. You know, I got respect for you. I know you got a man and shit, you know.
Yo,
So don't
D,
worry
I'm
about it.
sending you a little 15 mil of this to try it.
Oh my God, you got convicted. How is it?
I've had this one before. This is
Yeah,
a
is it good then?
this is a deep fried ice cream topped with strawberries, and
Ooh,
it's banging. The deep
sounds
fried
banging.
part is on point and then some. It's a natural strawberry. It's really good. It really is. But they have another one that
Yeah, and
came
that's
out
convicted vape,
with like
right?
it's called
That's the
Trays.
reviewer. The reviewer convicted vape.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
his shit. His line.
yeah,
See, I never
yeah.
realized they had a line of their own line of juice.
Yeah, it's six. They used to do 30 mils back when it was 30 mils were popular. Now it's 60 mils. 60 mils for $30, which isn't bad. It's good juice. The new one though that came out, it's called Trays Up because they,
Trays up.
in jail.
You know
And
what the flavor
the
profile is on that?
Trays Up one is a banana cream filled churro with a honey drizzle.
Ooh,
Yeah, bro.
that sounds good.
Yeah, I want to
So,
order that one.
so right now,
But they only sell it at one store. They sell it at it's called VV Vapes.
D&D'S Vapes.
Where that
I
dude
never heard of them.
Matty Ice works. I think that's where it's in Jersey.
Yeah, I never heard of that. I know his
You'd
boy that
like
just
it.
got locked out of lockup.
Yeah.
He said he's like the original one who started everything, I guess, with Matty
Yeah,
Ice,
the ball head
the
what's
blonde
his
dude, the
name?
bald-headed blonde dude or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good at doing reviews too. He's actually not that
Justin?
bad.
I don't know. Anyway, it's good juice. It's good juice.
Little different, you know. Had seen someone else doing reviews on his channel, but he's the original guy. You know what I mean? Like him and Matty are the original guys who started the whole shit.
Yeah.
All right, so now I got my
Jaden,
twisted wires together.
shower
I used
now. Dude,
36 gauge 4 times.
it's 8:24. Oh, take your pants off.
I
I don't
used
want
46, 30, 36. No, what did I use? 32 gauge 4 times. I wrapped 2 and 2, twisted them together, and now I'm going to parallel them together. And I'll show you in a second how that's going to look. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it up real good. Now this coil build is going to be good like for flavor coils and stuff like that. So if you guys like your flavor coils, this is the kind of coil you're going to want. If you're like a cloud chucker, I can show you kind of builds you could build with that, but it's going to
so
reduce
good.
the flavor. What's up, Connor?
Yo, how's your little guy feeling? Is he getting a little bit better?
Yeah, actually, he went to school. He felt fine after a couple hours. We let him go to school, but I kept him home for a few hours today.
Yeah.
And he's doing fine. I guess he ate a little too much and he got sick, with
Had a
Halloween
little bug or
candy and
something?
birthday. Nah, it was just from him eating too much junk food. He got sick, a stomach ache.
I tell you, man, it's funny you say that because a few nights ago, same shit happened to my daughter, man. She mixed like three different types of food and something else. And
Yeah, but I think it's been going around because I felt sick this morning when I woke up. I was sick in my
yeah,
stomach. I had a lot of stomach acid buildup and stuff like that. So it is going around. But with him eating the junk he was eating and then with his stomach feeling like crap, it just
yeah,
fought. Like he threw up late at night. So I was cleaning his bed, washing
yeah.
his
So you were
blankets
up.
and stuff at like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So when I woke up this morning, I
Yeah,
was fucking, felt like
yeah.
shit, man. But let me wrap this up real quick. I'm using 40 gauge.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let me do a quick wrap on this. Want to make sure it's rolling up nice and tight. I'm gonna use my pen, my tool here to spin it fast. I got to do it right because this wire is real flimsy, so it bends. And if I keep it straight like this, it's gonna overlap. It's gonna space it out. So I kind of got to bring it in towards on an angle this way. So you can see how bad of an angle I got it at. The wrap is here, and the spool is like kind of past that. It kind of looks straight to you because the camera's actually over here. So I'm going on an angle real big because it's so flimsy that it wants to just bend the wire. So I got to do it just right so I get that tight wrap. Let me wrap this up real quick. It's just with the wire bending so much, I'm afraid it's gonna snap at the chuck where it's spinning at. Because it's actually bending as it spins and it weakens it and it tends to snap sometimes. So let's see if I can get this done without it snapping. All right, that's coming out nice and tight. I'm gonna mute this so it's not real loud. But if you guys
Hello, everybody. What, Sasha? That iJoy one, the one that's got everything like built into it. It's like the mod and the R and the RDA and everything. The different decks. Is that it? I don't. Is that the one I'm talking about?
I got to get another camera so I can start showing you guys while I'm building. I do
Yo, D,
have one. It's just.
what does it say on that little thing I made? Is it clear? Did it come
Oh
out?
yeah, you got it, Andrew. It says Andrew. It says Andrew Vapes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you could change write anything you want in it.
Okay.
But it's good. I like using it because when people come in the room, they can see who they're talking to and stuff in case they don't know exactly who you are yet.
Yes.
More professional, I think, for the show. All right, so I'm using 40 gauge. The 40 gauge, like, because it's so tiny, it tends to take a little longer wrapping coils with it. So you kind of got to be patient with this and just let it do its job. But the type of wrap I'm making right now, this thing's gonna look hot, yo. Can't wait to take pictures of it.
Yo, how do you shut this? How do you shut the Hangout toolbox? How do you shut it now?
Click on the toolbox again.
Ah,
The
gotcha.
red toolbox. Click on it
Okay,
again.
gotcha. Yep. Cool.
Let me turn up the volume so I can hear you talking a little better.
Yeah,
I got it
Sasha.
real
Yeah,
low.
the iJoy. Yo, did you any news on that iJoy thing that you were gonna get?
Not yet. It's already prepaid for and stuff like that. Just waiting for it to get delivered when it's ready to get out.
Oh, all right.
I'm getting a little upset because I've been waiting. You know, it's already what 15th.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be released on the 10th. I thought we would at least get an email or something. You know what I mean? Letting us know something.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna end up emailing them to find out what's going on and when it's gonna be
Because
released.
I haven't used my headset on 50 Hawaiian power.
I'm actually gonna stop this build. I'm not gonna do it all
Motion is
today.
good.
I'll finish it tomorrow, but I'm actually stop it halfway, clip it, and then make a couple wraps with it at the halfway mark. That's what I'm gonna start doing. Just instead of going all the way with it while I'm doing a live show, I'm just gonna start going like halfway, and then cut it, and then just finish the rest later.
Yeah.
But depending on the build, like a Clapton, I could do that, but certain other builds, I can't. I just gotta make sure I got enough for 2 good coils. I should just go all the way. I'm almost done. I'm like more than halfway done.
Oh shit. Yo, D, look what you ordered your shit from Heaven's Gifts, right, D?
Yeah.
Well, look what Adam just said.
I talked to Heaven's Gift and they said they got a shipment in today. Whether or not mine would ship was another story. Oh, they got a shipment in today?
Yeah. I guess
Oh,
it goes
sweet.
by when you pre-ordered it, you know?
So I pre-ordered mine on the 3rd.
Yeah, you're probably one of the first ones. If not in that group.
No, I think people pre-ordered way before me, man.
You think so?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sure they did. Because it was the reviews was out way before that.
Hey, wait a minute.
So
Sasha, you have that. Wait. What are you doing a review on, Sasha? You doing a review on your Hot Sig R150 or that iJoy thing?
well, she got the iJoy?
Yeah, she was asking about it.
Oh, you ordered it, but she don't have it. I don't think she has it. If she already got hers, man, I would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Callie's on the road. It's fucking raining over here, man. It sucks.
Yeah, over here too, man.
Yeah, it's been cloudy all day. It's
Day
like the
long.
whole New England was cloudy. All right, so
Dude,
I'm gonna wrap a coil now.
they passed the fucking recreational weed law.
In Maine, yeah, I know. It's gonna be final on January 1st, the first of the year.
So so now what does that mean? That means what? You're gonna get head shops and shit that are gonna be opening up?
No, we got head shops.
Oh, you do?
Oh yeah, we got head shops and stuff. We're gonna have legal marijuana. Basically, the stores will be selling marijuana.
That down. That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Stores will be selling marijuana instead of like the head shops only being the ones that do it. It's gonna
Right.
be the stores will publicly be able to sell marijuana to whoever wants to buy it.
Yeah.
You don't need a
So,
card. You don't need nothing. You can walk down the street smoking it like a pack of cigarettes.
oh
Basically,
man.
yep. It's recreational, just like cigarettes is.
What's up, Olivia?
So that's what I'm happy
Ooh,
about. This is the day I've
buddy.
been waiting for. Yep, this is the day. Everybody was like, "Oh no, you're waiting. You're gonna be waiting forever. It's gonna take forever."
Nah,
I'm like,
not.
dude, I'm telling you, I feel it. I was like, I can feel it. The way things are going right now, I was like, in less than a year, we're gonna have recreational. And look at this. About 5 or 6
Yeah,
months later, after I told my friend this shit, look, they did it. He was trying to get me to
yeah.
spend the money to get my card, and I was like, no.
Shit, I don't know, Olivia. I hope they do it soon.
I was like, I want to wait. Do what? When are they gonna
Legalize it in New
legalize
York.
weed in New York? Oh, I know, right? You got all them rich dudes out there that are making money off of that shit. If you legalize it, they won't make money like they were. Basically, all the pharmaceutical companies that are going to lose money. New York is a big stop for pharmaceutical.
Oh, Jen,
New
you're in
York makes a lot
New
of money on
York. We got a few New
pharmaceutical.
Yorkers here.
No, straight up, yo. New York makes a lot of money on the pharmaceutical side of things, man. You kidding me? New York is all about that money right there. Business, a lot of businesses out there. New York is trying to take over Maine right now. You know that, right?
For to do
The
what?
New York, the New York, all the big New York businessmen and shit like that are trying to come to Maine to run Maine.
What,
They're trying to take over,
like buy up shitloads of property or something?
like trying to get into Maine to run it with the governor.
Really?
They want to run Maine to change it like a New York. They want to make it like business,
Yeah,
start building and start making New York instead of so Maine is known for its beauty, for its woods and all that shit.
yeah,
If New York comes in and starts running it and start taking care of the gun laws and all that, they want to take away our gun rights and stuff in Maine. We just passed the old Southern, the olden day laws where we could carry guns without permits and shit like that. If they come
yeah,
in here start running shit, basically people who are like me that are innocent, we'll get locked up if we have our gun in our homes and stuff like that. We'll get locked, we'll get arrested, we'll have fines, we won't be able to live
yeah,
the way we live now, free with our rights and stuff the way we
yeah.
have
That's
them. So
crazy.
New Yorkers are trying to come in here and trying to run shit. And right now there's a big thing going on where we were trying to get the New Yorkers out of here. We're trying to
Yeah.
basically get them out. We don't want them here. We're trying to vote no for them to get them out.
Hell yeah,
Fucking,
man.
we
We
don't want
got
that
enough
shit.
problems here in New York by ourselves. Shit.
I know, and they want to come up over here and start doing shit
I
over here.
know.
It's like fuck it, you guys. You got all of New. It's because they want more money, so they want to go to another state, take over shit over there, and start doing shit their way over there. It's probably because shit ain't working for them in New York, so they want to come over here and try it over here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of businessmen do that where they go from state to state because something doesn't work in one state, so they go to another state and they'll
Yeah.
feed this shit to these people, and then these people will fall for it and they do it and then they fail, and this guy makes a lot of money and this company goes downhill and then they're out. They go to the next state. I've seen a lot of businessmen do that and destroy companies by doing that.
Sasha, you live in Washington, in not Washington D.C., right? You live in Washington State, right? Washington State is over like that's over by fucking.
Alexandra, what's up? Oh, you're going to bed? Damn, Alex, I'm sorry, I didn't see you in the room. Shit. I became kind of fond of her. I like Alex. She's pretty cool. Me and her had a little beef, I think, at one point, but that's all over. And ever since then, I think she's a mad cool girl. She got that, Boricua attitude, but growing up with a Boricua mom and a sister, you know what I mean? I'm kind of used to it, but she's mad cool. I like her.
Yeah, Sasha, Washington State. I would love to go to fucking Washington State for a vacation. Shit.
So I'm gonna be putting this build on my Goblin Mini V1, which is a small ass tank, small ass deck. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how small this deck is and why I build the way I build on it. You have to build a special way on this tank. Like,
yeah, I was about to
small.
Clapton's on that deck.
Oh yeah. Watch, I'll show you.
That's a small deck.
Yeah, I already got Clapton's in it. Let me watch it real quick.
Yeah, Jen, I live on Long Island, Jen. I was in a car accident. I had 5 spine surgeries. I would love.
So basically, I'm going to be putting a little bit of a bigger build in here because the build I have in here is small. I changed it at one point. I put a real small build in here to the point where it's not enjoyable, the vapor production on it.
Yeah.
Because the build I have in here, the coil I got in here is so freaking small. Like, it's smaller than what I just built. Like, really small.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and that's like compared to the ones I got now, like,
yeah,
you can see how small they are. So I'm going to try to fit these coils, which are a little bit bigger or a lot bigger, in here. This is where the skill comes in, because if you don't do it right, it will fuck up and it'll end up hitting the well, or the well, it'll hit the wall. And yeah, it'll short out real bad. So you really got to know what you're doing with these. As soon as I could find my glasses, I could see what the hell I'm doing. So this coil is actually good. I put these coils in not too long ago. So I'm going to actually save them like I always do. Put them in my graveyard because one day I'll come back to them if I run out of wire one day or something. That's why I save my coil. I save my good coils that are still good. Because if I ever do run out of wire and I need a coil and I got one.
I was on them.
So yeah, this was a small little tiny coil I wrapped here. Really small. Wow. I didn't realize it was that small. All right, so this is the Goblin Mini, guys. This is how small the deck is, all right? It's an old school 3-post with a center positive, double positive, all right? So compared to all the other decks that a lot of people are used to building, this is like one of the smallest out there for old school builds. So basically how you do this is...
How big are the holes, D? They got to be small too.
No, they're actually not. They're not too small.
Not too big.
They're not too big. They're only like 1 millimeter though. No, they're like 1 millimeter wide. That's it. So basically, the coil I'm putting in here, if I go a little bit bigger, it won't fit for the thickness of it. And the way they make this
is hot since it's such a small deck.
What's that? Does it get hot?
Does it get hot?
Not really.
It's gonna get hot, but I mean, hot where it's gonna like affect the flavor.
No. I'm using nichrome right now. So the good thing about nichrome too is I can use temperature control.
Adam Webb, that dude looks familiar.
So what I'm gonna be doing here is I'm gonna tighten the positive first, and then I adjust my negative after. I always do my positive first on this one because of the way the tank. The way they made this, basically.
Right.
So always tighten up your positive. Make sure you snip the leads off and do your next one. Don't tighten your leads on your negative on this tank at all. Not yet. Not until you get your positives in and stuff.
Yeah, Jen, I hear you. Yo,
I love this tank. This tank is so awesome.
Colorado made, I think, in 1 year.
Wait, isn't it Colorado that's trying to do the
400% something? They made so much money off of weed.
Who, Colorado?
Hell yeah! In one year they made it was any the least amount I know is at least 18 million.
Wow, look at how much weed is bringing money into that state.
Yeah, like it was saying that they're it was paying that was paying back all the debts they had in the state. You know,
Wow.
they had all this extra money to do things now with it, and that's what it is, man. That's what's gonna happen. You
Yep.
know, that's that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Well, who's saying what? Hopefully the green
Oh yeah,
stuff is
no, just
right.
saying that if it
Oh
was
yeah.
legalized, you know,
I'm
because
glad they legalizing it.
people
I'm
like
only
me
saying
and you,
this.
bro, we good. Our unfortunately our bodies are like fucking American Express cards for that kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's sad, but that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. All right. So this is how I usually do it when I put it on. I'll tighten the positives
Oh
and then
man,
I do the negatives after. Now comes the posting part. I post it before I actually do anything else. Because right now it's too flimsy, so I post it so the wire is more stiff, and then I could adjust it the way it's supposed to be.
famous on them coils.
It's a
Coil.
0.150.
How many millimeters is it? What did you do it on? Like a 2 millimeter bit?
Yep, 2.5.
That's not bad.
No, it'll
Well,
fit. It'll fit in here. It's just you got to do something. Like the way I do it, I take my screwdriver and the lead. See, it's a little trick. See that lead right there?
yeah. Oh, you bend it.
I take my screwdriver and I bend it. I bend it in so it's out of the way of the
Yeah.
juice, and it helps the coil straighten out, like go nice and straight.
Yes. Yeah, because
So,
that
yep,
last coil will always stretch out. You know what I mean? It
yep. And that's why I do the
elevates.
positives first and I do the negatives last, so I can work with the negative instead of
Right.
positive,
So
and
you put
allows me to
so you put your cotton in. You put it in from left to right,
from
right?
left to the right. Yeah, because I'm left-handed, so I always start at the left, anyways.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
That's why I do my coils that way because I'm left-handed. So I kind of build a little backwards than everybody else would.
I tell you, that's gonna be real good for some flavor, man.
Oh yeah, watch when it's done. I'm telling you, these coils are already nice. Like they're a nice size for this. They'll fit right in here too. It ain't like it's gonna hit the wall because the way I did it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a short right there. I can see it. It's the other coil hitting from the other side. I gotta push it in the hole a little bit.
Jen, what part of New York are you in?
She's the part that's too far from me.
Because she said it's legal. It's legal for medical here, but you need to jump through hoops to find someone to prescribe it.
Ah, huh.
Because I tell you, bro, I was on the taxi a few days ago, and I was gonna had it in my head, I'm like, yo, I'm just gonna ask him flat out, like, dude, what do you think about medical marijuana as being something to treat pain?
Yeah, no shit, huh?
I mean, what is he gonna say? I'd rather you take pills. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, right? Well, he might be. Well, in this state, I can't do nothing.
yeah,
But
that's what I was
I
thinking.
would approve it if I could.
Yeah.
Hey, you might have to move to Maine.
Shit, man.
Come get stoned.
Yeah, right.
It's a beautiful state up here, man. I tell you, be a nice place for you to raise
Yeah,
kids.
man.
That's
No,
why I
I
got
like,
my.
I like, I like all that. I like all that shit, man. They like it too. The canoeing and just that
Oh
outside
yeah, there's a
atmosphere.
lot. That's the thing I love about over here is all the outdoor stuff there's to do.
Yeah,
Like you said, canoeing is a big thing out here. Freaking fishing, hunting, all that shit. That
bro.
you
Let me
can
tell you
raise your
something.
little boy to learn how to be a man and do shit that
Yeah,
you can't enjoy how to do in the city.
yeah.
The thing
My
about the country like this is you could kind of live in a way where you It would be
Oh,
kind of like in the
Rochester.
older
Okay.
days where you're fucking hunting for food. I mean, it's all up to
Yeah,
date, but it's just a lot of people rather hunt for food and do stuff
yeah,
like that. It's a lot
yeah.
of country. That's why.
If you go out east from where I am, like 45 minutes an hour, it's like that. And then
Yep.
of course, you go upstate New York.
Oh,
It's
definitely.
like
Yeah, upstate New York. Yeah.
it's nice though. It really is. I'm telling you, this past summer we were supposed to go. Like from where I am, the beaches from me are like 15 minutes away. Have a boat dock where all the fishing boats go out of that you
There you
can
go.
pay and
Oop.
go on and fish.
Let me see if I
And
could get this to
do
zoom
it.
in.
I was gonna do it last year with my son, but we didn't get a chance. Bro, this kid was. You would have thought I was taking him to. I don't know, like to freaking the biggest toy store in the world or something with an unlimited amount of money. I mean, just yeah. I got him a fishing pole. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna go fishing. Dude, this kid walked around with the pole in the house, fucking like it was a teddy bear. Like I was like, dude, put it down. We'll go. Like, you know. But
Yeah,
he
my
kind
son used to do stuff like that. Like,
of he kind of thought that throw the thing in the water and like I, 5 seconds go by and you got a fish.
yeah, nah, it's a time-consuming thing,
No.
man. Yeah. Try to explain that to my boys too, because they want to go fishing. I told them, you're
Yeah,
not gonna
Jen.
get, we go fishing. You gotta wait and wait and wait. I gotta check the ohms. I feel like it's hitting the wall.
Yeah, Jen, I got into a car accident. I had 5 spine surgeries. Me and D are fucking two
Yeah.
fucked up motherfuckers.
Yes, sir. We're both people
I
who
know
have
I would
surgery.
definitely get it. I have degenerative disc disease and I have arthritis and fuck all kinds of shit. I'm 33 years old. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is. Younger than me.
I think I would definitely, What?
Oh, I called and you didn't hear me last night. I called. I was laying down in bed and Shane sent me a message
Oh, I'll be right
and I
back.
got up and I looked at the message and it was about Donnie that what's her name was in there talking shit or complaining or whatever about haters. So I picked up my phone and I called in and I was on there talking, and I just kind of explained about what happened and how we ended up talking about Shay or whatever her name is and why we got upset with her because she was putting her 2 cents in the story, saying what she wanted to, and I wanted to be able to back my story up. Not let someone sit there and just lie. Thought it was kind of messed up. So I had to make that phone call and talk to Donnie. So I'm actually talking to Donnie again because I'm gonna see if he what he thinks about having another person on his show. Because I'm gonna try to get on. I want to talk to him about getting on his show. I kind of like his show due to the fact that he shows respect to people and stuff like that. I actually like that, and that's why like I'm kind of like doing this show on my own myself because this it's not out of control. Basically, my show. It seems like my show kind of gets out of control depending on who's on the show with me. And I noticed that like when certain people are in the show, it kind of starts a little drama. So I'm gonna put a stop to that, and kind of get back my show. I want to get my show back to the way it was, not the way it's starting to end. It's starting to turn out to be.
Wow, what's the matter?
I was watching myself on the show, man. I just felt like a dickhead because when I first started doing this,
What do you mean?
I
You were
was
watching your own videos?
I was watching one of my own videos when I was arguing with someone, and that it's not me. It's not who I
Ah,
am.
right.
It's basically with depending on who's in chat with me, it seems like my old self is starting to come out, hanging out with certain people. You know what I mean? I don't like being that person. I like being who I am right here, right now. You know, this calm, relaxed person who's not stressed out or nothing like that,
Right.
or who's not swearing and yelling at someone. I don't like doing that shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's not really who I am. It is who I am when I'm mad, but you
Right.
know, I can usually control my temper a little bit
What's up,
easier
Monique?
than that.
Yeah, I'm like that too, bro.
I think I've been stressed
I'm
out the last couple
pretty
of days too.
cool.
That's why
Yeah, that'll add to it.
I had a lot of stress.
Helps.
Yeah, but you know, I still it's not who I am, and I think I need to take control of my show back to the way it was, where I come in, I do my builds, I talk about my juice and stuff, and stop talking about this other bullshit drama
Yeah,
shit,
drama,
fucking
man.
drinking
That's what
and
it
this
is.
and that. And I think is what's bothering me is this drinking shit. I'm so against drinking because I was hit by a drunk driver. So to me, when I see
Yeah,
people just sitting and drinking, it just kind of triggers a part of me I don't want
yeah. I
triggered.
know you mean.
You know, I got hit by a drunk driver and it left me to the point where I'm at in my life right now. So
Right.
yeah, do I want to sit there and hang out with someone drinking? No, I don't.
Yeah. Right.
No, because it actually gets me angry, and I this anger comes out of me because the person who left me this way got away with it.
Well,
So I kind of have a thing when I see
you
people
know,
drinking.
or the person who's ever drinking, they don't understand what you went through. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They can say they understand, but they have no idea.
no, they don't. I have no fucking clue.
There's different levels to understanding.
Yup, you got that right. And I'll
This
tell
is
you what.
that's what happened to me, dude. I would always be like, oh, my back, and people, somebody be like, oh yeah, I was playing in the yard and I rolled my ankle or I did this. I'm like, bro, what?
Like, what does that got to do with my back? Oh, I hurt
I'm like,
myself too.
I'll take that all day. Rolling your ankle, okay.
Yep.
You know, that's annoying pain. That's not chronic pain. When your
Yeah.
fucking muscles feel like they're on fire, you're getting shooting pains because your muscles are spazzing. It's horrible.
So I'm almost done. Let's see.
But I'm here, people. I can walk at least.
All right. So this is what the build come out to look like. Ooh, let's get that focused in.
Wow.
So you got that nice twist it underneath the wrap. So you're gonna get those capillary channels that's gonna hold the juice in it, and then you're gonna get your twisted wire. You can see how little the wires are
Yeah.
with my finger. So that's gonna now I got those twist wires claptonized, and that's just gonna hold tons of juice all in there. And when I hit the button, that's where your flavor is gonna just kick in. And it's a nice flavor. Nice flavor is gonna come out of that. The vapor's real thick. I could see it, nice and white. And that's kind of
Yeah.
what you want, what you're trying to get. And another thing with this tank, you don't want to shove your cotton in the hose really bad. The way I do it, I kind of just rest it on top. Like the cotton, I
Juice
rest
will
it
weigh
on
it
top of
down
the hose.
anyway.
What's that?
The juice will weigh the cotton down anyway.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it weighs it. It kind of weighs it down. See, that's why I cut my cotton a little bit shorter than what it is on these tank. I cut my cotton like real short
Right.
be, because I don't stick it in the holes anyways. The cotton, I rest it on top of the hose, which allows the juice to kind of flow up a little easier. I don't stick cotton in the hose at all. I think when I stick cotton in the hose and then I close it off, it kind of seals it up a little too tight. So
Right.
with this RDA, what I do is I just rest the cotton on top, allowing the juice to flow up easier and just wet the cotton that way. Instead of having the cotton work its way up the juice work its way up through the cotton, the juice just works its way up through the hose to the cotton instead of through the cotton to the coils. So it's just kind of a way I do it where it makes it wick up really nice and really easily, fast. You don't flood, but you don't leak either. I mean, you don't get dry heads. Flood and leak is kind of the same shit when it comes to this. So I kind of just, what I do is I kind of work the cotton down close to the coil, to the hose, so it kind of covers the hole. So basically, like not really in the hole, but kind of just rest it next to the hole on top of it
Yeah.
like that. So now when I put the chimney on, it's gonna hold the cotton there, rest it above. And I think I should be all set once I get that threaded. And there you go. Just like that. Screw that on. And that's what it should look like inside. Tight squeeze. It's got enough room to get air, for air to get in through the sides. I take my screwdriver, make sure the cotton is all where the hole is. Make sure your cotton covers your hose. Just like that. So all I do is just I take my screwdriver and just kind of, make sure it's on top of the hose. That's it. Just
Yeah.
you don't want it to like you don't want to push it into the hole by mistake. You want to just make sure it's rested on top of the hole. That's all you need. And then put your cap back on. That's it. That's all you do for the Goblin Mini. It's a little process for the build, but once you get the build done, the cotton's easy on wicking this. It's the easiest part, wicking it. Doing the build is the hard part. Building on these are real hard. I've had more trouble building on this when I first got it, trying to get that perfect like wicking and that perfect build. And someone told me a long time ago, he was like, dude, he's like, you're doing one thing wrong with that tank. I was like, what? He was like, don't shove the cotton in the hose like you're doing.
Yeah.
He was like, just rest the cotton on top of the hose so, you know what I mean? It doesn't go in there.
Right.
What the hell is Midwest talking about?
Wow.
Hey, Wes, I thought your stream was over. Indeed, Andrew. The fuck is Midwest getting mad for about drinking? Go drink in your own room. Don't come in here starting shit, Mid. I just said I don't like drinking, so I don't want to go in there drinking. I never said nothing about you, so don't step up trying to say I was talking shit or anything. And this is why I don't want to hang out with people drinking, because they get drunk, act like fools, and they come in the room talking shit because they don't understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You don't like it, don't come in the room talking shit if you don't know what the hell I'm saying. Fucking drinking drama. Tired of it. All right, so now you just fill up the juice.
Come on, Jordan.
Now the only thing about this tank, it's old school, so it's got that bottom fill through that little hole right there. That's the only thing that sucks about the old one. The new one has the top fill, which
Oh
I
my
like.
God.
I have the
Are you
newer one.
serious?
What?
Damn. Look what that I don't know, Jen, but look what she just wrote.
My stepson was hit by an off-duty drunk police officer. That happened to be my next door neighbor. Oh my God.
Yeah, but look what else she just wrote.
And also happened to be my husband's partner. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Damn, Jen.
Talk about, oh my God, like, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if I would.
Wow.
I really don't know what I would do in a position like that. I
Sorry
would
to
go
hear
nuts.
that.
Is he okay? Or I don't want to even ask, but is he okay? Or
Yeah, you're good. You're good right there. Yeah, I didn't have to. I didn't know it was 9 o'clock already. You got school. Yeah. You're gonna be on for a while.
oh yeah. What time
All
is
right.
it? Yeah, I'll be on for a little bit
9.
longer.
All right. Let me do this quick, and then I'll give me like a half hour.
All right.
All right.
Yep. So there you go. That's it. That's how easy it is to do this. Really nice tank, really great flavor. One of the big things about this tank is it's got a small chimney, very small chimney. So the amount of vapor that comes from here to here is a lot of flavor basically that you get. Really good on the flavor. 55.5, 0.28 ohms because I post it so it's up a little higher. Physically, yes. So mentally, no. Because I know when I got hit by the drunk driver, it caused brain damage on me. Not real bad, but it did cause a slight of brain damage. As I get older, it gets worse due to the MS because of the damage I got. But having like I know with my accident because of the brain damage, like I got MS because of that. Because the when I got hit, I got a big blow to the head, and that caused like a lot of plaque in my brain and shit like that, which is causing me to have MS. Legs and his arms. Backseat passenger went through the windshield. The driver broke both legs and his arms. Backseat passenger went through the windshield. Oh my God. I don't understand. Like, how the fuck? And he hit your son? Oh my God. Emotionally wrecked him. Oh yeah, it could be, oh yeah, it definitely, I agree with you on that. Like, it messed me up in the head a little bit too. Not the damage from my brain. It just kind of messed me up a little bit because how I felt about the whole thing kind of put me in a depression. I was 17 when it happened, and I'm still suffering till this day. I'm 40. I'm still suffering from that. The guy got away with it because he was a drunk driver. He hit me. He drove off. So it was a hit and run. Never got the license plate, nothing like that. So it kind of fucked me up. That's crazy. I was at a stop sign. I was riding my bike home from work, and it was a pickup truck that went through the stop sign. He was drunk. He just kept driving through it without stopping, without slowing down. And I was just crossing thinking he was going to stop. And he never stopped. And he just wham. I went flying, hit the ground. And he kind of just got out. I remember him getting out the truck. I could hear the door. I could hear him walking up to me. And I could hear him like saying, "Hey, you okay? Hey, you okay?" And I hear him get back in the truck. I hear the tire squeal. And he was gone. Not even a minute, not even 30 seconds. I hear boop, and they're taking me off in the ambulance. And what's pissed me off is the ambulance said that they saw it happen, but the guy left so quick they couldn't get his license plate, and they were so worried about helping me that was the last thing they worried about. You know what I mean? So they just kind of, and I was like, fuck, like, I signed a release form because, you know what I mean? I wanted to go home. I didn't want to go all the way to the hospital in the ambulance. So I signed a release form that the ambulance carry on them to let me off. And I got off and I walked home. I woke up in the morning and I was in like desperately, like in serious pain. So you basically speak on me and not saying it. What is Midwest talking about? Who is he talking to? Oh, you know what, Mid? Right now, I'm not in the mood for your shit because I've been through too much shit. So I'm gonna boot you out of my room. I hope you don't, take it as a personal thing, but I'm not in the mood for your shit right now. For real, because like I said, I'm tired of the drinking shit and tired of the drama shit. So peace, Mid. Sorry, but I feel like you deserve it right now. you don't like me no more, oh well. I'm kind of tired of the drama, of the drinking and talking shit to everybody and making fun of everybody and shit. Just tired of it. I'm stressed out. I got fucking kids and a life, and I don't want to do this shit no more like you guys do. All right. I'm tired of the drinking and talking shit and making fun of people and mocking your own friends. I don't do that shit. I'm tired of it. I don't watch porn. I'm lame. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm just tired of it, dude. Please. I'm not like you. I'm not like any of yous. I'm a different person than you guys. All right. Just leave me alone, man. I'm just kind of tired of it. I have too much shit in my life going on right now to deal with fucking bullshit like that, with the stress. Seriously. You guys, all you want me to do is go online in your chat room because everybody is in here and you want me to go there, so everybody goes over there. And it's not about that. I just want to do a fucking build, enjoy my night with people who fucking like me, and that's it. All right? This isn't a competition of how many people get in a room, who has more. This is just about me coming on here and having a peaceful time with some friends, and that's it. If you don't like that, go back in your own room and do your live show with your friends over there. But I'm enjoying myself over here right now. I'm not all about that drama shit. My show was never about that, and it's starting to turn into that, and I'm not going to allow it to happen. So where was I? This is why I don't want to do it, because I've been getting fucking stressed out, and I don't need the stress. I've been stress-free for a long time, and I've been more stressed out lately with all this drama shit going on. Fucking YouTube internet drama is fucking retarded. Fucking people arguing over stupid shit, fucking getting me involved, and I don't even want to be involved in shit like that. I don't even know how I got involved in half the shit that's been going on lately, how I even let myself get involved in shit like that lately. It's like people always seem to try to find a reason to argue or talk shit about someone, or always trying to find something. And I'm just kind of tired of it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to be mean about it. I'm just kind of stressed out, and it seems like nobody could get that part. My electricity got shut off yesterday, and all everybody cared about, not everybody, but all a lot of people cared about was whether I was going to be online to do a show or not. And that's all that a lot of people cared about. Very few people helped me, and only one person I didn't even know helped me to get back online so I could do my live shows. And that's it. You know what I mean? Very few people even ask how I'm doing. Very few people even care. So I don't care what anybody thinks about me anymore. If y'all don't like me, fuck it. Whatever. Where the weed at? The weed's right here. Like, literally, that's all I got left. A couple nugs. I need to buy some more. I can't even get that until I make some more money. I sold some juice today, made a few bucks. Enough to get a little something tomorrow, maybe. Somebody call FEMA. I am. I'm actually going to smoke some right now because I need to. How am I doing? I'm stressed out right now. I'm actually getting there. I was a little calm and relaxed, but when I got people coming in the room saying, "Oh, I'm not a fool," come in my room and talk about that shit when they're not understanding what I'm talking about, then you know what I mean? That shit aggravates me. Sometimes I think if people were a little bit more clear-headed, they would fucking understand the shit I say or the way I speak. Everybody has a different way of talking. It just seems like a lot of people don't really get me as much. So whatever. That's why I said I'm just gonna keep doing what I do the way I do it, and that's it. A lot of things bother me, you know, when I get pulled aside and people tell me that I do too many live shows or I do too many long videos and this, and they complain about shit I do. If you know what I mean, if y'all gonna complain about what I do, then don't hang out with me. Don't watch my videos. Don't talk to me. If you don't like the way I do shit, leave me the fuck alone. Because I'm getting tired of that too, getting complained about the way I do shit. Obviously, I don't care because I still do it the way I do it, right? Because just as well as what? Yeah, but you can't be throwing low key shades though. I could do whatever the fuck I want. This is my room, Ebony. This is my live chat. If people could start shit and talk shit about me and talk about my shit, why can't I say shit about anything else or about the way I feel? Because I wasn't talking about no one in general. I was just talking. If you feel like I was talking about you, then you're guilty of something. So unless if I say a name, then nobody should be feeling anyway about anything or saying anything about the what I talk about. Because I didn't say any names, I didn't pinpoint anybody or anything. All I said is I'm tired of the drama. I'm tired of feeling like, you know, there's too much shit going on. I'm being brought in some drama I don't want to be put into. I don't like being around the drinking. If y'all don't like me being around the drinking, then what the fuck? Since when am I the bad guy for not wanting to be around the drinking people drinking? That's all. I don't want to be around people drinking. My prerogative. Oh, I'm chill. I'm just explaining myself. I don't want to be around people drinking. That's all. It's cool if you're not drinking, then you know. But if that's how it's gonna be, where it's gonna be drinking all the time, then I don't want to be part of that show anymore. About outside my channel? What about outside my channel? I don't understand what you mean. You are entitled to your option, Bo. I'm saying is don't throw rocks in a glass house. What? I said I don't understand what you mean, Ebony. I don't understand what you mean because you're typing it. So I don't really understand too much what you mean because there's no like there's no like question marks, commas, or like apostrophes or nothing. So I'm not sure like I don't know if it's a question or if it's a statement. Like I'm not sure what you mean by what you're saying. I don't know what he's saying because the words ain't matching up. Whose birthday is it? Chill, man. Pretty good day. Birthday. Whose birthday is it? Oh, Connor, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday. Oh, yes, I did. You said it yesterday. It was your birthday. That's right. On the 15th. Happy birthday. Why would I speak to you directly if I'm not talking to you directly? See, you're starting drama in my room, Mid. Seriously, you're pissing me off right now. I told you I'm not gonna sit here and deal with your shit. I'll put your ass in timeout. I'll kick you out of my room. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who you are. I told you I'm tired of the shit. Right now I'm up to the wall where you're just talking shit and pissing me off even more to the point where I'm disliking you right now. No, actually, you got it wrong. I'm not throwing out low key shit. I'm explaining what I don't like. Peace, Ebony. Get the fuck out then, stupid fucking bitch. Tired of your shit too. Oh, it's fucking coming in here. Get the fuck out. Fucking tired of these people. Fucking blocking her ass. I'm fucking tired of her. Always throwing shit at me, making me feel like I owe her something. I just had enough of her too. Telling you, I'm getting that. Oh, I don't give a fuck. I'll put his ass in timeout too. Put everybody in timeout. I don't care. No, I'm not putting no one in timeout, please. Don't even allow me to do shit like that. Fucking computer's all fucked up. 4 days in a row, I've been stressed out over fucking YouTube because of people talking shit. It's ridiculous. No one give a fuck. Yeah, obviously you don't give a fuck about nothing because you're drunk all the time, it seems like. I got trolls in my room. Fucking troll. Troll. Peace troll. Another troll. Peace troll. Fucking tired of this shit. I don't care who you are. If you're a reviewer, if you're coming in my room just to bother me, then you're getting fucking booted out. Taking control of my show the way I want. I'm back. Had to make the bed so my husband could go to bed. So Jen, before we got interrupted about the bullshit going on in the room, how did you guys deal with that? Like, how did your husband deal with that, knowing that that was his partner and stuff like that? Like, that shit's whack. It's bothering me because I'm still sitting here thinking about it, like how to deal with a situation like that. You know, that's your husband's partner, that's your neighbor, your son. It's crazy. Bye, Sasha. Have a good night. You see, there's one thing about me is where I live at, I don't have a lot of friends by choice. Like I could have a lot of friends. There's a lot of people who like me because of the person I am, but there's a lot of people who dislike me because of who I am. I choose my friends very wisely, and when I feel like I'm being threatened, attacked in any kind of way, I usually just push those people away very easily. And the reason why is because if I could push my brother away and keep him out of my life for good and disown my family like I did, what makes you think that you're going to be any better than my family? You can hang out around me and have me like you more than my family to the point where I wouldn't kick you out for any kind of stupid shit you say to me. Just trying to say, you know, don't talk to me and expect me to sit there and listen, especially if I don't want to be stressed out or be bothered by anybody. So I just kind of kick everybody out of my life. I didn't do this show for fucking people to sit there and do the things that they're doing. The things I wanted to do with my show was about helping people and that. So, and it's becoming a mess. I'm doing okay actually, Storm Blue Night or Blue Night or Night, whichever one you rather have me call you. I'll call you Night if that's okay. But I'm doing all right. Feeling a little better right now. I'm about to feel real good in a minute because I'm about to smoke this blunt. If I can find a lighter. I don't even have a lighter in my damn house, yo. I don't think. I got like 30, 40 lighters. I swear to God, I just don't know where they're at. Ah, fuck. Foolish. You got a lighter, man? Fuck. Hold on. Oh, I gotta find a lighter. Oh, my kids' Legos are all over the ground. I guess, I don't know if I said anything wrong, but I didn't think I said anything wrong. All I was saying was I didn't want to hang out with people drinking. I didn't think that was a bad thing, like saying that. So I apologize if I offended anybody, but I didn't think that was like something bad by saying that I don't want to hang out with people drinking at the time. But if you find that a bad thing, I apologize. I just don't like associating with people drinking at the moment. Not saying I don't like I'm against it. You could drink if you want. I just don't want to be around it. That's all. It devastated him. The fucker neighbor never apologized to my kid, never talked to us again, divorced his wife, and disowned his kids. Now, do you think that might have put him into a depression knowing that he did what he did? Like, I'm not sticking up for him at all. I'm just saying, I think that might have fucked with his head. The fact that he hit his neighbor, his kid, his partner, which partners usually become good friends. You know what I mean? It's like, and you said he was drunk on top of that. He must have felt horrible, but also I'm glad like he's probably out of the picture. It'd be probably a good thing. But that's fucked up. This owning your kids and your wife is a bad thing. Like you don't disown your kids. Those are your kids. You created them. You bring them in this world. You take responsibility for your shit. That's fucked up, man. I don't understand how people could just live their life like that and just move on and never even look back at a situation like that. Because I always wondered what happened with the guy who hit me. And someone said, like, someone had told me they think they know who it was who hit me. It was a long time ago. And they showed me who the person was. And it definitely wasn't the person who hit me. I know that because it was like an older guy that they showed me, but the way the guy talked, I remember the voice and it didn't sound like the guy. But I wish I could find out who the fuck it was who hit me so I could actually confront him. I want to confront the person who hit me and took off when they hit me. That's like my fucking dream is to be able to confront the person. Oh hell, oh see, I don't know. Like I know in your heart that you probably wanted to beat the living shit out of him, but God, it must have been hard to like keep it cool, man. If I ever met the guy who hit me, I don't know how it would be at that moment, at that point. I don't know if I would snap or if I would just like, you know what I mean? Like be able to handle it and be able to talk to him as a grown up man to man and see like what he was thinking at that moment when he hit me. Like what happened? Why did he have to leave? You know? Where the fuck is my ashtray? I would love to know what the fuck, like where is he at now? What kind of life is he living? Did any of this mentally fuck with him? Like, did it ruin his life a little bit from hitting me and taking off and living with that guilt? Oh, wow. Yeah. So it was like a really, wow. So he just like got up and left, huh? Left everything behind and just took off like nothing ever happened. What's up, Bruce Lee? That's fucked up, man. So you guys haven't heard from him since? He didn't get arrested, nothing. He's a cop, so I doubt he got arrested at that moment. it wasn't a hit and run or nothing like that, right? So he was still there when he did that. And oh my God, man, karma has a way of setting the record straight. It does, actually, it really does. I believe in karma very much. I've seen shit happen where someone did something, and like I take my time in my life, all right, to do this. Okay, I try to do this. I try to help people. I try to, you know, do what I can to make a little money to help me, so I could survive and make it so I could help someone in a way where they could save money somehow or something. Like a guy came here today. Now I got my regular guy who comes every like other week. He buys a 120 mil off of me, and I set up coils for him on his mod and stuff like on his tank. He's got the 120, the Kanger, the K box 160 Squonker. That guy. If you guys know who I'm talking about, I bought it. I ordered it from him. I showed you guys the box. Like some of yous weren't here at the time, and he came here. Now today he brought a gentleman with him, and this guy was older. He looked like he was in his 60s, and he just started vaping. This guy, and he doesn't know nothing about vaping. He don't know nothing. He just knows is he was a two pack smoker for the last 40 something years, and he needed something to help him quit. He's back and forth from cigarettes to alcohol. I mean, cigarettes to vaping, and he's at an 18 nicotine, but the 18 nicotine is not helping him. It's I was just watching yesterday's stream, but when I noticed you was live right now. Yeah, I actually, Bruce Lee, sorry, I didn't mean to change the subject, but Bruce Lee in the mornings at 10 o'clock, I do a everyday morning show at 10 o'clock. But, if you it's Eastern time at 10 o'clock, Eastern time. So last I heard, he was living with his girlfriend and the used car salesman. So he lost his job as a police officer, most likely. He either probably resigned, he got fired, something, who knows. But he maybe got fired, huh? From hitting, the I could see him getting fired after that accident and stuff like that. But the guy came here today, and I guess I guess basically vaping's not working for him because he's still bouncing back and forth. And I found out why. Instead of like, I guess they were trying like all different types of things. And basically, I talked to him for a little while today to figure out what the hell is going on, why he can't just quit. Because I know a lot of people that started vaping that had the right kind of information were able to quit, right? So we sat down, we talked for a while. He was here for about an hour. We talked about juices, the mods, coils, the difference between each kind of coil, what it does. And we were talking kind of down to a scientific, point of view of it, or kind of a how the coils work, what it does, and shit like that, how the mods work, what they do, what RDAs and tanks and different shit like that. And basically, he started off vaping was on the K-Box 60 water, the Squonker, the first one. So he showed me it. He showed me the setup he's got. I vaped the nicotine he had in there just to show him, you know what I mean? Like I vape, and oh my God, let me tell you something. He was vaping an 18 nic juice that is horrible, and I ain't even lying. He left the bottle here. It's a 10 mil bottle, e-liquid, and the nicotine level in this shit. Yes, it's 18 nic, medium nicotine, 18 milligram nicotine. And I was like, dude, this is burning your throat, ain't it? He was like, yeah. Do you know how much nicotine is in a 10 mil bottle? In order to require 18 mils of nicotine in this bottle, you're basically filling up the whole bottle with nicotine almost. Not the whole bottle, but it's about halfway of nic, about that much nic, and then the rest will be juice. So there's a lot of nicotine in the 18 mil milligram Nick. So he bought some of my juice. He wanted something that'll work for him, but that he could inhale without burning his throat because he couldn't do 18. There's just no way. Smoking and vaping at 18 Nick is way different. Like when you vape at 18 Nick, it kills your throat and it kills your lungs. It'll burn the shit out of you. Cigarettes don't do that. He served time, but not enough. The kid was driving was really fucked up. He lost a full ride basketball scholarship. My kid lost his place on the football team at college in a full semester. Oh shit. Wow, Jen. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's kind of what happened to me, man. Except I got hit when I was 17 and kind of stopped me doing from what I was doing. I couldn't work anymore. Then I went to school. I went back to school when I was 22. I started feeling like a lot better and shit like that. So I went back to school. I became a chef and I started working. Had a good job, making really good money, and kind of fucked up, man, because right when I hit about 32 years old, I think it was, after all the injuries healed up naturally on their own, me not going to the hospital and getting surgery or nothing like that. I let everything heal up naturally. I did it on my own. I was in pain for a long time. I was a stubborn motherfucker. I didn't want to get help. My mother didn't have insurance at the time, so I didn't want to, leave this burden of a hell of a bill, you know what I mean, on her. So I didn't go, you know what I mean? I didn't know if I had internal bleeding. I didn't know if I was dying or anything. I woke up the next morning. I got hit in the head hard. Now, this is what's fucked up is I might have never woke up when I fell asleep. That could have been the last because the blow to my head caused so much damage that I ended up with multiple sclerosis because of the blow to my head. I have tons of plaque in my brain. I have tons of damage in my brain to the point where they were able to tell right away that I had a damage that happened a long time ago. So that's how they ended up finding out. When they did the MRI, they were able to see everything. Do a cooking show? I was really thinking of doing that. That was one of my passions, to do a cooking show. The only thing is I don't have the money to start a cooking show. Unless if I just do it like I'm making dinner for my kids and just do a show while I'm making dinner for my kids and then I make the dinner, you know what I mean? But I could do like, that's what I wanted to start my other show for. I wanted to do kind of like a family show, but I wanted to do cooking involved in that too. You know what I mean? So basically me, Andrew, Kenzie, and another female, we were going to start a show, four of us. It was going to be two females, but it never worked out with the females because they're never online or whatever. And then Andrew doesn't come in all the time. You know what I mean? So I think with the show, he was willing to do it and try it. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, love you, bro. No homo. Love you guys too, man. Swear to God, I do. No homo. But we were going to do a show where it was about single parents. All right. Single female and male parents. This is what the show was going to be about. And I still want to do it. And it was going to show single parents how to get by in life being single and dealing with the struggles in life. Now I'm a single parent with two kids. I have multiple sclerosis. Let me tell you something. I don't have any assistance from the town. I don't have any assistance from the wife, the ex-wife. She don't pay child support, nothing. All right. I don't have any assistance from the town as far as all I get is food stamps to help me with food and healthcare. That's it. I don't have assistance for my housing, so I pay my full rent, all that shit. Mac and cheese, nah, I don't fuck with that. You kidding me? I do that like once a month. I'll make a box of mac and cheese. If I make mac and cheese, I make real shit. I make homemade cheese sauce. Put it in the oven, bake, like all that shit. I don't like using that powder stuff. I know how to make it homemade. So we were planning on doing it, even like teach people who are struggling to learn how to make juices, homemade like detergents. I know how to make homemade detergent like for your laundry soap. I know how to make homemade baby wipes, homemade not paper towels, homemade laundry soap, dish soap, homemade soap for like your hair and stuff like that. Um, Also, I used to make homemade butter, homemade all like everything you could probably use in your house. I make it homemade just about. But as far as food, that actually gives me like that makes me want to start cooking again. I would love to do that. I just would have to kind of save money somehow, which I barely have already as it is, and buy what I need because cooking costs a lot of money. It's not just about um just making food. Hey, what's up, Valerie? It's also about having everything I need to make certain dishes. I don't have everything I need. You know what I mean? I would need like more pots and pans, a few more different kinds of pots and pans. I would need different well no, I got a blender. That's right. I forgot I bought a blender. I just never use it. A food processor. I could use the blender for that. Yeah, I could probably start up a small cooking show, man. I actually use when I make homemade mac and cheese, I use when I make the cheese sauce, I'll do like the cheese sauce and I'll mix it all up, right? And then on the top, I put regular shredded cheese. So when it bakes, it gets a nice browning melted cheese on top. And also, yes, I use crackers, but I use Ritz crackers and I grind it up real nice and make it powdery on top. And then I spray butter on it just to get that nice crisp golden brown look. Oh man, let me tell you something. Shepherd's pie. I don't know if you ever guys have that before. You know what? Do you guys know what shepherd's pie is? I didn't know about it until I moved to Maine. It's big up here in Maine, shepherd's pies. You know what I mean? Utensils, yeah, all that shit is something that's necessary. But shepherd's pie is something that I learned how to make up here. I didn't learn it in school or nothing like that. It was something I learned up here. But man, shepherd's pie is good. I should make that. It's an easy recipe people can make at home, but the shit's blazing. It's beef pie. Yeah, it's almost like beef pie, but it's shepherd's pie. But beef pie, actually, beef pie is good too. I don't like the way they make it up here. Mashed potatoes, corn. Yup, exactly. Yeah, Shane knows it is. Yeah. Beef pie, they make it up here, but Puerto Ricans actually have their own way of making beef pie. And I was thinking of doing it the Puerto Rican way. And we use bananas. We use the meat and all that stuff, but except for the crust, instead of using like that crust that American people use, Puerto Ricans use banana. We'll take the bananas and we slice them kind of on an angle the long way, like this, so they're nice and long. And then we'll use the bananas and make a crust. And the bananas aren't sweet, or they could be sweet, either or. Yo, oh yeah, yeah, I know, right? Sorry, but yeah, we used to take the bananas, yo, and use the bananas as the crust, and you kind of just lay it all out real nice. Then you put your meat stuff in it, plantains. Yup, Shane, you got it right. And then you lay out the bananas as a crust as well on the top, and then you bake it in the oven, and then you eat it like that. Oh man, let me tell you, Shine, it's so good. Plátanos, 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 and then you can make plátanos. You can make tostones. Tostones is made with plátanos, and basically you cut the bananas like in an inch, about an inch. You know what I mean? And you take it, you deep fry it. When the bananas float to the top, don't let them get golden brown. When they float to the top, they're cooked all the way. Take them out, and you got a special squasher that Puerto Ricans use to squash the bananas, or you could use like you could use the bottom of a cup and you can squash it with the bottom of a cup or a mug. A coffee mug is bigger, it's more wider, so you can use those. And then you take it and you fry it again. And now you wait. When you fry it again, they'll sink to the bottom and then they'll come up. And then you wait for them to turn like a nice golden brown. And then you put a little adobo on it. And oh my God, yo. Oh, you're Puerto Rican and Italian. So yeah, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, but I'm actually a real chef by trade. I could cook just about a lot of things. I know how to make some good Italian dishes, like chicken Dijon, chicken Marsala, spaghetti meatball, some homemade pizza, you know, some I know a lot, man, like a lot of stuff. I know I'm making myself hungry. My mouth is kind of starting to water. Ah, man, I miss cooking. I used to cook for like rich people and shit, man. Snobby ass rich people. But I was making about 12 to 1300 a week when I was doing that in Tamrock Country Club in Greenwich, Connecticut. You guys can look it up. It's a really nice place. Um, it's about 150,000, I think, maybe, you know, that was years ago. So now I would guarantee now it's about 200,000 just to be a member. That's like in like 5 years, you're paying 500,000. In 10 years, if you're a member, you're paying fucking not even in like 7 years, 8 years, you're paying $1 million just to be a member. So yeah, you gotta have motherfucking a lot of spending money for that shit just to go and play golf. You know what I mean? It's crazy. But the thing that's cool about that place is if you're a member, Tam Rack Country. If you're a member, you get to stay at the hotels that they have there, or the loft house or something like that, I think it's called. Then they have the bar basically, or whatever it is where it's an inside restaurant with a bar, pool table, all this shit. Um, it's crazy. This place is beautiful, man. All rich people, movie stars. It's crazy. It's in Connecticut. Greenwich Tamrock Country Club in Connecticut. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is it right here. I have not members guests. They have a members website and a guest website. And this is how I'm gonna show you the food I used to cook because they got like dishes and shit here. Except what I did was more natural. I made more like fresh food. So this is Tamrock Country Club. They got a tennis court, everything. They got the memorial events that they have there that I used to actually have to cook for all those people. And there was a lot of chefs there. This is the clubhouse right here. This is the clubhouse. This is like the main place of it. That's the inside of it. It's beautiful here. This is where I used to work. This is exactly where I used to work, man. I used to love working at this place. I'm telling you, y'all can make some serious money at this place, being an employee here. And this is not even me being like a big boss or nothing. I was just sous chef, the chef. You got the boss, who's the chef. Then you got the sous chef, who works just under the main chef. I was a sous chef, and I would make all types of dishes, everything. But I was making 1,200 a week. So you can imagine what the chef was making. I don't even know, but I know he was making a lot more than me. It's a beautiful place, man. This is the like I guess the dining hall. You can't see it that good, but it's a beautiful place, man. Wedding events, dining, pool, tennis, golf, membership. Watch the membership. Let me see what the membership says. If they say the price of it. Oh no, you gotta email them. You can't even. It don't even give you prices. They'll give you the information and stuff. It doesn't give you any information. Golf course, men's scoreboard, forward, tennis, professionals. They have a pool, dining, wedding events, clubhouse services, fitness center, kids camp, contacts, member log. That's why so much money. All that stuff is involved with that one bill that you pay of 150,000 a year. All that shit's involved. So once you pay it, it's paid. Basically, everything's paid for. I think except for the kids camp was not included in that. If you had like kids and you want them in the camp part of it, you would have to pay for that. I just gotta sit here and wait for next summer. I work seasonal. See that golf course, yo, Shane, that golf course, that was seasonal too, man. I didn't work all year long. I worked for the the whole fall, summer, spring. I mean, spring, summer, fall, and then winter. We would get the whole winter off, but it was a paid winter, but we wouldn't get paid what we would when we work. We would get paid like I think it was like $8 or $9. Oh no, it was like $10 an hour is what we got. And we just get a check every month for like 3 months, and then we go right back to work, and that's it. You know what I mean? But you bust your ass when you work there. You work hard. You got to work hours. I was working like from 6 in the morning to 12 at night sometimes. Over here in the fuck that. I can't live in the desert valley. That's just fucking crazy. I gotta live where there's some. I don't care for the cold, like the ice, the snow, but I would love to have rain. I love rain, even though it causes pain, but I like the rain. It's nice. It's relaxing. It's when I sleep good. So what are you guys vaping on anyways? Shane and Valerie and Mosh and oh Mosh says some Alfredo. Yo, some Alfredo is good too, man. Some Alfredo. Some chicken Alfredo or some shrimp scampi. Shrimp scampi is good. I love shrimp scampi. Elephant ears. The hell you gonna do with elephant ears? What do you mean eating elephant ears, man? Elephant ears by Tank Sauce. Vaping on some juicy roll ups. Vaping on that long haul on the sub zero vaping. Yeah, I know. I was fucking with you, Mosh. Hey, what's up, Kramer? Vaping on Adore hazy custard and banana bondage as usual. Yeah, you like that shit, huh? Donuts. I'm vaping on just about a lot of other stuff too. What's up, Kramer? Kramer. Got me some strawberry milk. How is that? The strawberry milk. Actually, yeah, how is the strawberry milk? Like, does the milk part of it, like, does it smell kind of weird or taste weird or anything like that? I don't think I ever tried a milk. I've been scared to try a milky, I'll try creams, I'll try stuff like that, but custards, but milk. Like, I tried a chocolate milk when once a while back, and I liked it, but I don't think I ever tasted like the real milk part of it. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't strong. Oh, you won 2 bottles of that shit last night on Donnie's show. Lucky you. Yeah, I know. I like it. So keep buying it. Try to buy a new juice. I have about $50 of that shit. I ain't even try. Laugh out loud. Wow, dude. That's crazy. Right now, I'm vaping on this shit right here. The Weirdos Creamery by Wonderland. Ma, she was calling in a lot. Mosh, you don't have a camera or nothing? Why don't you come up on cam? Hang out. Shit. This tastes like it too much strawberry. See, that's what like when I had the chocolate milk one, it tasted more like chocolate and not no milk. And I think that's why I liked it. But I had this shit right here, and it's funny because I think it has milk in it. I'll tell you. God damn it, I dropped a roll of wire on the floor. This stuff right here, the Epic Juice by Kirby's Milk. And I got this also off Vape Society Supplies, a 60 mil. I bought it for $9.99. But the thing is, it's been steeping for a minute, so I guarantee it's probably good right now. Oh, see, it still has that smell though. It has like a rotten milk smell, like a spoiled milk. But when I taste it, it tastes good, but the smell messes it up for me. I want to be able to taste more creamy milk in it. And I think what I'm gonna do, oh, my nose is hurting right now. It's like all dry from the winter and the cold and the heat and stuff. Ugh. But I want to make my own. I want to make like a strawberry creamy milk one with milk in it, but kind of creamy. You know what I mean? And I want to be able to taste that milky cream taste, but a little bit more of a even blend with the milk and cream. I want it more evenly. So you still taste the milk, and you can still taste some of that cream. And I think that cream will help the milk blend in good with the strawberry and stuff. So it'll taste more like a creamy, nice creamy strawberry milk flavor. So I think I'm gonna try doing that. Um, yeah, I might try to do that. I might end up trying to make that strawberry whipped cream. That sounds good too. Strawberry whipped cream. But even like to make the strawberry milk, I could use whipped cream in it and then put milk in it. Not real milk, but the milk extract and kind of give it that strawberry milk flavor. And the whipped cream will just help it blend in just like the cream would. It'll help it taste sweet. Yeah, it does, yo. The strawberry whip, yeah. I think I'm gonna try doing that. That gives me, let me see what I got for extracts. Okay, you just gave me an idea. Shit. This is just about, I got like a drop left of that strawberry. I got coconut cream. That's empty. That's empty. That's empty. Shit. That's empty. 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 Yo. Empty. The only one I have left that's not empty is the coconut. I'm all out of extracts already. Yeah, I used them all up already. Shit. I gotta get some more extracts. That's because I already sold out of one bottle. That was the strawberry. It's gone. Um, this bottle's almost gone, but that's not juice. Strawberry banana cream. I sold a 30 ml. That's about it. Or banana strawberry, whatever you want to call it. This is my fall blend. I sold about 60 mils of that already. This is my island blend. This is a new one that I forgot to tell everybody I got. This is an island blend. Basically, it's kind of got like some island fruits in there. I'd be down to buy that off of you, D. Buy what off of me? Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, for real. I'm about to make it though. That up. I think I got like $2 on eBay. I mean on PayPal. I think I got like $5 on eBay. So if I do, I should be able to buy it. It's the extracts and make it. Oh my God, that is so good. Oh, what the fuck did I put in here? It's good as hell. Yo, this came out fucking good. This is my island blend. I call it the island blend. It's coconut, strawberries, a little pinch of banana. It's got like fruit in it, like all types of fruit in there. I'll tell you right now what it has in there. It's got coconut cream. It's got strawberry type 1 and type 2, which are two different types of strawberry. One's a strawberry cream. The other one's kind of a strawberry candy. So you get that fresh strawberry taste with a little bit of a candy strawberry in it to kind of bring it out a little bit more. Then I have a little bit of banana. What else did I have that I put in there? Coconut, banana. Oh, a hint of peach. Not peach. A hint of cherry. I believe it was, right? Yeah, a cherry I put in there, and the flavors, it's so good because it's like a fruity flavor, and then you get this little background of a creamy coconut that's kicking. Oh, it's so good. Hey, y'all don't know what you're missing for real. Everybody who's tried my juice already likes my juice. You guys should, really think about getting some. And I'll tell you the best ones I have are the banana. Oh, you know what? I wonder how that peanut butter is coming out. Which one's my peanut butter? Oh, and I got the popcorn, caramel popcorn. This is my caramel popcorn I made. And this one here, it has such a weird taste that it's so good. It's weird. Coconut with banana actually does sound bad. It sounds bad. It's not. I didn't say it's coconut and banana. I said it's coconut with fruits in it. It has a hint of banana because it's island. I'm using like more fruits that you would find like in Puerto Rico or something like that. So like coconut. It's got pineapple, I think, in there. It's got a hint of everything that I had. That's a good sweet fruit. You know what I mean? Even like the banana, the strawberry banana. The old guy who came here today, that's what he bought. He said he doesn't like banana. All right, put it that way. He said he don't like banana vapes. He's tried a lot. This is why I made my strawberry bananas because I don't like banana vapes. I like bananas though. So he ended up. I gave him a test just to try it, and that's all he bought. He was like, I want the strawberry and banana. So everyone who's tried it so far, they really like it. It comes out good. Because the banana, the way I make it, it's not. It's weird the way I make it. It just doesn't taste like a nasty banana. It comes out really good. Oh my God, that popcorn, caramel popcorn, man. That flavor is just unreal, the way it tastes. I love the way it tastes, seriously. It has a real nice taste to it. I'm about to vape some of it now. Let me dry this cotton up a little bit. Trying to look for something to put it in. Where the hell is my syringe? All right, that's getting dry almost. Yeah, I made the popcorn. This is the only one that I've been tasting every day. I taste a little bit. And the reason why I'm tasting it every day is because I want to make sure that the flavors I did with the popcorn and the caramel are just right. You know what I mean? I want this to come right because I made a lot of it. And I would be pissed off to see it wasted. Hey, what's up, Ray? Yeah, I'm up late a little bit, man. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Not too late. You know what I mean? It's not too bad. Let me see here. Let me see here. Trying to think what I can use to drip with. Oh, I got my this new bottle here. I know how to do this. Watch this. Because I'm smart like this. Bam, look at that. See how I filled the bottle up? Oh no, you can't see how I did that. Fuck, I thought you could see it. I just filled the bottle up without lifting the jar up and tipping it and filling it. I used a little magic. I think that's why I didn't want to show you. I don't want you to know that I got vaping powers. Sorry. I'm a super vapor. All right, let's try this out. Let's drip this popcorn, caramel popcorn. I'm going to make the new popcorn flavor of all time, caramel popcorn. All right, that's just about dry. I'm gonna burn my cotton if I keep doing that. All right, let's drip a little of this on here. There we go. All right, we're gonna try some caramel popcorn. Ah, my nose is starting to plug up and I can't taste it that good. Fuck. I'm getting sick and my nose is starting to banana cornflakes. See, I could taste it. It's good. I'm missing something though. I feel like I'm missing something to the whole flavor. That's the wrong one. There's something missing to my flavor, and I think it's let me try something here. That's not juice. All right. Put a dab of that. All right, this should help it come out more. And it kind of sucks because I'm actually missing an extract that I've been looking for that I have. I have 2 bottles of it and I can't find it of sour. And you can use sour as a salt if you don't use a lot of it, and you can use saline. And I don't have saline. For 250 mils of saline, for a juice, I would only need maybe about 5 drops of saline for a whole 250 mil bottle. You don't need a lot. But sour, if I take a couple drops of sour, I'll help bring out the salt flavor and the butter a little bit. Vaping on holiday pumpkin spice, waiting for my air factor any day now. Banana milk, maybe. Actually, banana milk sounds good. That gives me a good idea too. Banana milk. I wish some of yous like lived like just close to me so I could bring, you know what I mean? Contact solution equal. No, you can't use that kind of saline, dude. It's got to be a certain kind of saline. You have to buy a specific kind. You can't just use any saline. Yeah, you got to use a certain kind. It is saline though. It's regular. You know what I mean? It is regular stuff, but it's just a certain kind of saline you have to get. Yeah, I know, right? As long as it doesn't taste like sour milk. All right, let me vape some of this popcorn flavor off of this. I want to add the new flavor on. But the popcorn is coming out good. For you guys who like popcorn, like the popcorn flavor on this is really nice. Hey, what's up, Olivia? Um, it's got a nice popcorn flavor. It's not real strong. And then the caramel, you can taste that caramel on the exhale. You can taste like a nice creamy caramel mixed in. What's up, Miguel? And I'm actually liking this popcorn one. My mod is juicy. Oh man, that's good. That's good. Now I'm only thinking like if that's good, I wonder how it's gonna taste now that I added a couple little spices to it. Not spices, you know, I added sweetener, a little bit of sweetener to it to bring out the caramel flavor a little bit more. It's kind of hidden in there with the popcorn. I could taste that buttery popcorn. It's almost like it's crazy because the buttery popcorn is almost like I actually have popcorn in my mouth. just the buttery part. All right, I'm dripping the other stuff on it. We're gonna see how this tastes. This is the true taste right here because I'm not adding nothing else to this. The way it is the way it's staying, and it's good. It's good the way it is right now, but with the extra shots of sweetener, that's gonna bring the caramel out because the popcorn is just right, man. I could taste the popcorn really nice. But now it's like I gotta bring the flavor out from the caramel a little bit more. That's crazy how it tastes like that. I could taste that caramel and the popcorn together, and it just got this really nice taste together. Caramel popcorn belong together, man. Who's going to bed? Who's leaving? Oh, Jen. Good night, Jen. Good night, Jen. Good night. Good night. Good night. Have a good night. Thanks for sharing your story with us. That was really I think that was really something that I needed to hear that in a way. So I appreciate you sharing that. So have a good night and see you tomorrow, hopefully. Jen to the rescue. Night. Jen's awesome. She's also one of my new subscribers, and she's been coming in ever since, and that's pretty cool. She's been like chilling every day with us in here. I'm trying to. I don't even know what I'm trying right now. I'm just trying to concentrate on myself. I'm getting tired. I'm about to shut the show down in a few. But yeah, I'm trying to think if I should give it another few more days of steeping and check it again and see if it's ready to go out the door. It's starting to get there though. It tastes good, man. I like that taste. Oh, Mosh, thank you. I appreciate that, but I agree with you too on that. Jen is official vape fan, yes. I just I get too overwhelmed, I guess, when with certain situations, and I just need to kind of get away from all that stuff right now. I got too much shit going on in my life to deal with other kind of drama like that. It's not really in my life, it's more in my brain to have to deal with drama like that. It just gets too up in here and it's just like boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? So I kind of just, I need to get away for a little while from it and just, do my own little thing the way I've been doing for a while. That's all. I have been for a few days, yeah. I got a lot of shit going on this side. That's why. And it seems like I feel like some people don't, I'm not saying any names because I'm not saying a particular person that's in this room or in the internet period. Um, just dealing with a lot of stress and a lot of bullshit from people is getting to me. So I need to stay away from it from both ends, meaning the internet and over here. So that's why I kind of just like didn't want to deal with the drama. You know what I mean? Yeah, I usually do good finding my balance, but the way I find it, a lot of people don't like me because of it. Because I'm the type of person, if I feel like you're bringing me to a situation where um, I'm gonna get influenced on it and I'm heading that way, then I just take myself right out of it. I don't care if it destroys. Not that's not the word I should be using. No, not destroys. I don't care if it means like cutting someone off to get back to a point where I need to be at. You know what I mean? And I think, in my life, I've done that a lot. And I did it with my family too. You know what I mean? My brother, my sister, in order for me to get clear in my life and go the way I need to go, basically follow that path I need to follow to get where I need to be at in life. If it means cutting out my brother, my sister, or my mom, my dad, anybody like that that's gonna hold me back from living my life the way I want to live it, if it means cutting those people out, then I cut them out. And I've done that a lot in my life, cutting people out of my life. If I feel like someone's a bad influence, to me in general and around my kids, like, yeah, I get them away. And that's only because of I'm easily influenced with things, you know what I mean? So I try to keep myself away from certain things. TFA, TPA, Capella flavors, West. Yeah, I used to use those. I ain't even a lot. I used to use those flavors a lot. Capellas, all that. I used to buy those from. I used to use. I still do once in a while. This is Liquid Barn. All right. And then I got RTS Vapes, and RTS Vapes deals with like Flavor West, Flavor West, Flavor West, uh, Flavor Apprentice. This is another flavor brand is a Flavor Apprentice. Um, Flavor West, Flavor West. I dealt with a lot of Flavor West. It seems like I didn't even realize that. Let's see, who do I got in this one? Flavor West, Flavor Apprentice, Flavor West. So basically, all these are like Flavor West, Flavor Apprentice, are all these little companies that make juice, extracts, and RTS Vapes gets all the extracts and makes little bottles of it and then sells them. All right. So I found a new company that makes extracts. And the company's name on this one is Simply Flavor. This is the new company I use, Simply Flavor. All right. You get 20 ml bottles for the same price as the 10 ml bottles, the 10 ml bottles. All right. Not only that, the extracts I've been using from them are actually good. And I haven't been having any problems with the extracts for the juice. It's coming out nice. Some of the extracts from Flavor West and Apprentice actually ended up making my juice bad. So I stopped using them after a while. And that only certain flavors. Don't get me wrong, I say the whole line. Only certain extracts gave me a bad taste in my juice, so I had to switch the extracts to something else. Maybe next time, you never know. I gotta try that OG. The strawberry, I feel, is overpowering the waffle. Yeah, strawberry is a strong flavor extract. When I use no, I just gotta cut out. Yeah, that's what Valerie, yeah, that's what I do. I cut out all the negative. That's exactly what I do. Like, if I was gonna cut everybody out, I would cut, like, you guys wouldn't even be in here. You guys aren't here because you're not negative. You guys make me happy. You guys come in my room, you hang out with me, you keep me in a good mood. Certain people have been putting me in a bad mood. I don't like that. I don't like being in a bad mood. I like to be around people who are positive and think positive and keep me positive. And that there's been a lot of negativity, and I don't like that. You know what I mean? So the negativity is what's bothering me. So I usually try to cut that out, and that's all. But yeah, where was I? Strawberry extract, Cali. If you make juice, I don't know if you make juice or not, but if you're making your own juice, when you do your extract, if you're using a calculator and you're doing it by percentages, all right. Let's say you do a 250 ml bottle, all right, and it requires 20% of that will come out to about 35 milliliters of extract of strawberry. What you want to do is you want to cut that strawberry 35 milliliters. You only want to put about 20 mils in there, maybe 15. You want to cut it in half. Add the half and shake it up. Let it sit a while. Check the flavor. See how it is. If it's not strong enough, add another 5 or 10, depending on how much more you think you're going to need. That's how I learned how to do my strawberries and stuff, is because the way I do it is I think it's kind of like cooking. You add a little seasoning, make sure your, let's say, sauce, you add a little seasoning to your sauce, you taste it, make sure it's okay. If it's not, good enough, you add a little bit more. Same thing. Extracts work the same way. You start off small first. Never start off with your exact flavor, the exact measurement, because if you do that, you might have too much of a, because certain extracts are made different by different people. So depending on who you buy it from, if their extract is a strong flavor extract, you're gonna want to start off low and then slowly add a little bit more in until you get that taste just right. You know what I mean? Yep. So it's better to add a little bit than to just add the right amount. You know what I mean? If you go with the perfect amount that it's asking for, it might be too much. It's always good to start low first because you can always add more. If you add the right amount, you can't take none out. Well, you kind of could. You kind of what I did once was it was too strong of a flavor. So what I did was I added more VG and a little bit more PG, and just made more juice. But you don't want to have to do that. You want to be able to just make your juice the right amount that you want, and then just slowly add a little bit more extract in it if it's not strong enough. What's up, 420? You should. Cali, it's not really hard, man. I'll give you all the links I have. I'll share some of the links I have for where you can buy your shit that you need to make juice. I get some of my stuff off of eBay too. The company I use, it's a legit company, but they deal on eBay a lot. And the reason why I do that is because they use PayPal as well. So I could buy my extracts with PayPal. A lot of the other companies don't. And I don't like that. I don't like having to keep putting like information I don't want to have to put in there. They're always asking me for my credit card information or my debit card information. I don't want to do that. I'd rather pay with my PayPal and let PayPal pay them. Oh, you make weed tech. Yo, what's up, Callie? What is up? Let's make a trade here. I'll send you a bottle for a bottle of yours. I want to try your weed. I want to see how good it is. Because I actually made one. I made a weed juice with THC. It has THC in it and shit. So when you vape it, you get stoned. I've been wanting to work on an extract like that. And I think the best way to do an extract to make a juice, excuse me, I think one of the best ways, Keen, to do it is um, instead of doing it with weed or bud or flower, whatever you want to call it, get the waxes, something you could break down, right? So get your wax, take like a gram of wax, and take it and break it down with, I would say, heat it up a little bit so it softens. And I would take some VG, and break it down with that and mix it together until it breaks down and then make a add more VG to it and break it down more. You don't want to weaken it too much, and then you know what I mean. Nah, but don't buy waxes that are made with butane. Buy like the ones that are pressed with heat and stuff, so you get so all the waxes and the oils come out and stuff, and use that. Don't use it with the don't use anything made with butane. You want it clean, so you know what I mean. Damn, the shit went out. That's how I would do it. My boy has a big press, and it just keeps. And you'll hear it, so it's annoying. It's a compressed hydraulic compressor or whatever. It's like, then you see all the oils just come out the shit out the sides and shit. It's funny. And that's yeah. So it comes active, yeah. Yeah, but you want to, if you can extract all that shit out first, and then you could do the other process after to activate it. Yeah, see, that's what I would use is I would press and I would use that, and then I would end up, you know what I mean? That's how I would make it. That's how I definitely would make it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make some one day and I'm gonna send it to you. Not all of it, but I'm gonna send you some. I'm gonna make some and I want you to try it. And I'll show you what I mean, how I make it and it comes out. I only do I mean make the tincture out of that. Actually, that's a good idea. Even with the hash, you can make it with that too. But I think the press is the clean it would be the cleanest way to do it. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying any one of us are wrong. I'm just saying that would be my own opinion on the cleanest way to do it. For me, that's all, because you're just pressing it and getting all the good stuff out basically, and that's it. Yes, sir. We can make a private room whenever you're ready, and we could talk about it. And you know what I mean? I was getting so used to my 03s that my three nicks were getting harsh for a second. Yeah, I've been there, yo, Keen. I've been there. I was vaping zeros and then I went up to threes. I tried a six. Olivia, that six. I can't do the six. I was trying and it was kind of smooth, but that six is a little more than it feels a little stronger than a six. Especially if you was having legal state where you can definitely go with something. Hell yeah. I'm ready, yo. Seriously, like I really want to get down and make some. See the shit I'm the first batch I ever made, and I don't know where I put it. I still got it. Here it goes. I have it in a Ziploc bag right here. Now this is really dark and yucky looking, and it's earthy, very earthy, and it's a dark. No, I'm gonna spill it. I almost fucked up. There we go. See, and I'm not done with it yet. That's just the start of it. So basically, this isn't with dabs, this is with bud with flour. And I took the VG and I took the flour and I put it together and I sat it and let it sit and I let it kind of did it and kind of just boiled it and 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 let everything come out of it. And then I took the flour out of it and I just kind of put them in a colander and just kind of squished it and get all the shit out of it. Now I got to filter it all out and get all the little pieces and all like there's little specks in there basically. I want to purify that. I want to put it through a filter system and clean that other stuff out, and then it should come out to a nice clear liquid. Well, not real clear, but it'll come out somewhat clearer than what it is. That's Rick Simpson's, or is it juice? That's juice, e-juice, zero Nick e-juice with flour in it. looking into decarbing the weed tells you that it's attempt to cook the weed in. Well, like me being a cook, all right, and I know this has nothing to do with weed, but me being a chef and cooking for a long time, I just kind of did it the style. I didn't boil it. I definitely didn't boil it. I wouldn't boil it because you'll kill it. You'll destroy the THC and shit. I kind of did it by just of knowing so much studying and stuff like that. Plus, I used to do, you know what I mean? Like, I just did it in a way where it works though. Just put it this way, it works. All right. I vaped some of it the other day and I got stoned. So I want to filter it out where it's nice and clean because there's nothing bad in there. It's just a plant. You know what I mean? It's particles from the plant. So I want to filter it out though and try vaping it like that. Yeah, but I let it sit in warm oh no, not in hot water like that. No, I did it on a stove top with a double boiler. Yeah, kind of like that, but a double boiler. So I had a pot of water, then I had another pot in that, and then I had e-juice in there, liquid, the VG in there, and then I put the bud in that. And as the water got hot, it would heat up the VG without boiling it, without burning it or anything, and that would heat up the flour would, and then everything would came out of the flour. And yeah, it's called a double boiler, yeah. And that'll bring out everything, yeah. And that's why it's so dark, because that's all the shit that came from the flowers. And now all I gotta do is filter it out now. And it should come out right. I baked it like that to make sure it works, you know, like me, like to make sure it gets me stoned. That's why I haven't thrown it away or nothing, because it actually works. And yeah, actually works. It just needs to be filtered out now. It has an earthy smell though. That's the only thing. It's like fucking CBD. The 10 crack commandments. The 10 crack commandments. ODB knows. I don't know the 10 crack commandments, man, but I know one thing is I dealt when I was younger, I dealt it for like a year. I got away from that shit, man. I seen too many people get busted on that, and I was out. I was like, "Fuck that, man! I can't waste my life on that shit." So I got into the coke business. Yeah, ODB. I'm actually that's what I'm thinking of doing for the as far as filtering it out. I'm thinking of doing basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to warm it up so it's a looser, so it becomes looser because this VG is real thick right now. So you got to warm it up so it waters it down. It kind of liquefies it a little bit more, and then I'll be able to filter it out a lot easier that way, and it should come out nice. You can't boil. Don't react with THC. So it wouldn't ruin it, basically. Yeah, that's what I thought. Because the guy who makes dabs for me, which is a caretaker, he does it for a living professionally. He's got a beautiful system in his house and everything. He actually told me that too. He says you don't want to use a lot of heat because they'll destroy your THC. That's why when he smokes dabs, he uses the temperature thing because he can control the temperature of his rig, and it won't, when he dabs up, it doesn't sizzle and burn the dabs. It kind of like heats it up and bakes it away almost. Because if you use too much heat, the THC, I forgot how he explained it, is the THC, the certain cells or whatever will burn away and it just won't, you know what I mean? I used about a half ounce. I used about a half ounce. Um, no, I think I used a quarter ounce is what I used in this right here, a quarter ounce. So I should get something out of that. Yeah, I'm still alive. Damn, why was you always hoping I was dead or something? I need to go though. I need to go. Yeah, it's like 10:30 and I'm already tired and shit on top of being tired. So, but I do gotta close the channel. I know it's I'll be on tomorrow morning, don't worry. So I'll see you guys in the morning, 10 o'clock. Be there or be square. No, that was kind of I know, I'm just kidding, Adam. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning, 10 o'clock, live show, like always. And then you guys might see a new show popping up really soon. I actually already made a new YouTube like 2 days ago. I made a whole new YouTube. And I think I'm actually gonna start a new show. So if I decide to do it, I'll let you guys know what channel it is. I'll share the link in this room, and that's gonna be the channel I want to do that my other channel I want to do. So good night, everybody. Have a good night. God bless. Um, See y'all tomorrow. Hey, 420, actually 420. I don't know if you subscribe to my giveaway, but I got a 300 subscriber giveaway and a 400 subscriber giveaway. So if you want to go to those videos and check them out, you can sign up to win some juice, so a mod, RDA, not an RDA, tank, and all that shit. So go check those out if you guys haven't yet. All right, so peace out, guys. I'll see y'all later and tomorrow morning and whatever, or Instagram, I don't want to go because I was actually having fun talking, but I gotta go get some sleep. So peace out and good night, Olivia.